俺のパーティー聖職者がいなくって。だけど急ぎの依頼でせめてもう一人欲しいんだ。頼めないかな。
急ぎと言いますと
For the first and only time of the video, no!
大丈夫でしょうか。いきなり飛び込んで一度戻って準備をした方が。はあ、ここまで来て何？
When else would be the ideal time to say maybe we should go back and prepare a little, if not when you're already inside the place? Back at the building where you met? You're doing an amazing job! Bow and arrow flashlight attachment! What is this, some Tomb Raider bullshit? He clearly knocks the arrow to the side and yet still manages to find a way to step on it and break it. What, did he stop walking forwards, walk to the wall, step on it, and then start approaching them again? He could be OCD in fairness, and his thing is no arrow that's been fired at me shall remain unbroken. But I doubt it, that's silly! As cool as this is, it does seem like an extremely poor and time-inefficient way to kill one of these things. That's even if it did die. Just looked a little mildly singed in all honesty.
Goblin Slayer.
Not gonna lie, dude, that was clearly done for effect and made you look silly. You paused for like a whole 9 seconds. Who does that? We get it, you're cool. Also though, that's not your name either, is it?
What
do you mean you believe so? It was a giant one, like 40 times the size of the others. Even though he's right in front of her both before jumping the rope and right afterwards, in this first person view he's completely disappeared.
街に行ったことないから何か買ってきてあげようってそう思ったのに。うるさいな。街でもどこでも行ってくればいいだろう。なんで怒るの？怒ってねえよ。姉さん。喧嘩したらダメでしょ。喧嘩なんてしてないよ。
This boy is a moron. He's like, shut up! And then she's like, why are you mad, bruh? And then he goes, I'm not mad. Yeah, no one believes that, Brian. I feel like he's a Brian, you know what I mean? Then his sexy older sister comes along and she's like, why are you two bitches being bitches? And he says, nah, we all good, fam. Like, what? She heard you arguing, you donut?
Goblin は夜に動き回る。
CGI!
その足跡を調べているのだと彼は言っていた。足跡がなくても今度は5年前ここに来た時から変わらない。
Not being funny, dude, but how effective is it to find goblin footprints by consistently brushing the same looking piece of unaltered and flat earth?
皆さん、朝の依頼張り出しのお時間ですよ。待ってました！
Absolutely everyone says the exact same thing at the exact same time and in the exact same way cliché. That's new. Normally it's a smaller group of people or two.
やっぱり火の飛躍で洞窟を崩すというのはやりすぎだと思うんです。もっとこう後のことを考えるべきでは。山だって崩れてしまうかもですし。
Causing an avalanche inside a natural cave by having set a fire? What are you on about, girl? Bushies! No bushies!
ならば次はどう殺せばいいか何日何ヶ月と考え続ける試す。そうしているうちに楽しくなってくる。
These goblins are somehow aware that perhaps their perimeter has been breached and able to alert one another to be on guard, and yet can't see a flaming arrow flying directly towards them at night, no less.
新たに地母神様から授かったプロテクションの奇跡をこんな風に使うなんて。
気を抜くな。
よくそんなこと考えられますね。
I'm amazed that you keep tagging along, helping out, killing those things, and then whinging about it, but we all got our annoying shit that we do. Do you feel me?
オルクボルグ。
What?
終わった。
おかえりなさい、ゴブリンスレイヤーさん。はあ、ただいま帰ってきました。
You don't say.
そんなことは。
ほら野暮はダメ。
This scene took an outstanding turn.
私もね、前に変な依頼受けたことあるの、彼から。変なこと想像したでしょ。
いえ。
おお、いけるな。
You assume he could be silently going crazy under that helmet.
そやつわしらより偏屈だもの。神切れ鬼殺しのですからな。
俺はゴブリンスレイヤーだ。
I'm taking that one back from earlier on. It's like clearly his name, basically.
俺は月から来たと聞いた。
月？あの空に浮かぶ2つ。
No, the one underground?
待って、その人はまだ。殺してこいつは。
何を勘違いしているのだか知らないが、俺はゴブリンを殺しに来ただけだ。
In fairness to Churchy over there, the last time someone said kill, you hopped on over there and shanked them in the chest. So the cause for concern is kind of warranted a little.
あまり腹に物を入れるな。血の巡りが悪くなり、動きが鈍る。
ゴブリンスレイヤーさん、もう少しこう。
This girl keeps acting like he's being aggressive or unreasonable, rather than what he is doing, which is giving out simple tips. Look, she's got to chill, it's getting annoying.
中の様子、ゴブリンどもはどうなりまして。
As opposed to telling them that they killed them all.
おはよう、起きてたんだね。
Asking someone if they're awake when they're awake, brought to you by, as always and indeed forever, Japan.
つかさ、剣の君、天秤のものよ。処力を示し侍。ホーリースナイト。
いいよな、神様の奇跡は一発だもんな。
Meanwhile, he literally killed the first rat with one strike.
荷を下ろしている。
もう動いていいんか、神切り丸。
ああ。
3日ほど寝ていたと聞いておりましたが。
Who the hell managed to tell you that? He collapsed at home. What, did that girl send you a letter? How did she know your home address and name and stuff? What are you on about? You're lying and guessing a number? Impressive, Snake.
ああ、棍棒だ。
立ち会い人が来られないんですか？昨日の冒険で怪我したって、誰か代理の人いる？
Why did that need to be whispered if it was okay to then talk out loud about half a second later?
幸せそうで何より。で、お仕事やんなくていいの？
Yes, she just said that she has to get started on the paperwork to demote the guy 35 seconds ago. That was one up-close scene that you may have not wanted to use.
生きたままその場でか。食われていたのか、殺されただけか。他には。
無神経すぎ。
Everyone always be acting like he's being super harsh. Like, I get it, but he's got questions to figure out what's going on, and I don't know a light and fluffy way of actually asking stuff like that. Genuinely gonna think about it right now. Was she consumed in part? Or was her life simply ended? I guess that's slightly better, but it's still basically the same thing.
私どもの町を救ってはいただけないでしょうか。
救えるかどうかはわからん。だが、ゴブリンどもは殺そう。
ゴブリンスレイヤーさん、もうちょっと言い方を。
Jesus Christ, man! Why didn't you people fucking leave him alone? What flowery-ass language would have done a better job? Let's go take care of the goblins? That sounds like you're planning on cuddling them, or maybe taking one or two into your home and looking after them. It's confusing language when he was brought in to kill them. You know, end their lives, not cuddle them. No one is asking for that, dum-dum.
地下は広い。打ち漏らしが出ては手間だ。
火と水と毒気は禁止だからね。
わかっている。
Yeah, you did mention that earlier on, but what you didn't mention is why he can't do that. Is it a test? Is there some other reason? I can almost make sense of not using water and fire. Kind of. Fire might cause damage under the city. What I really can't make sense of actually is water being used in the sewers. They're used to water, they'd be fine. And poison, why not use that? I figured they hate goblins, now they got a soft spot for them suffering or something, I don't get it.
How are you going to draw water out of that setup, though?
The notion that she was able to cast that incredibly slow spell before those incredibly fast arrows fired from that incredibly close boat were able to reach them.
とはいえいかんせん多いな。
エルフの弓ってのはね、目をつむってたって当たるんだから。
Other than that time in the ruins where you missed the mark and the Goblin Slayer had to jump down from above in order to stop him fleeing and alerting the others, yeah? Okay, so do you actually need to say all of that other crap every time you cast a spell or not? She goes on for like a solid 7 seconds every time before now, but this time she just says one word and casts it.
そもそも奴らは略奪民族だ。物を作るという発想自体を持たん。
Weapons and armor.
ゴブリンスレイヤーさんは
手紙を送る。
手紙ですか？
For the first, last, and only time of the video, no!
本当、何を考えてるかわからない人です。そうですよね。出会ってからまだ数ヶ月しか。
That, and of course he's permanently wearing a mask which covers his entire face and has a habit of replying with as few words as humanly possible and with as little emotion as possible. In fact, it really has naff all to do with the time you've spent with the dude. I mean, come on, he sleeps with that helmet on, how are you going to figure him out?
お邪魔させていただいても？
Not at all, blind girl, not at all!
私は。
あら。驚かせてしまってごめんなさい。勤めで遅くなってしまって。
I mean, did you promise to take a bath with this girl? Because if not, you startling her has more to do with how you randomly appeared and less to do with it being late. Because when you came in and said, oh, she was like, ah, not ah! Do you know what time it is?
何それ？
鳥を知らんのか。
知ってるわよ。例のスクロール見たく触ったら大惨事とかじゃないでしょうね。
カナリアが人を殺せるとでも思うの？
ゴブリンスレイヤーさん、そうじゃなくて。
Then say that then, for Christ's sake!
今は関係のないことだ。
まったく髪切り丸はせっかちだわい。高二どももお前さんを見たら逃げ出すじゃろな。
Someone should really tell this dude that it's cool to give a cheeky little wink while you're talking, but it soon turns weird when you decide to hold said wink for like a solid 6 seconds.
They have a cave troll.
I wonder how they managed to stretch this episode out!
やるかやらないか、最初はそれだ。とにかくやるんだ。
はい、先生。
Ooh, person in the past memory having the ice cliche!
それオルクボルグが言う？
カナリアはどうだ？
兵器も兵器。
Why the hell would anyone ever need a bed this big in a human city? I mean, even if this tall lizard dude was to use the bed, it'd still be nowhere near close to the total length of it. Is it just me, or is this bed like absurdly and unnecessarily large?
の怪我の方は大丈夫ですか？
あ
怪我はもう大丈夫ですか？
あ、ああ。
Yeah, he already told you that back in the room though, you frickin' nump to you!
買い替えた方が早いだろう。
嫌ですよ、そんなの。
なぜだ？
だってこれゴブリンスレイヤーさんが最初に褒めてくれたものじゃないですか。
そうか。構わんぞ。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Anime girl run cliche that makes me want ice cream.
小さい頃、
はい。
一歩踏み出したら地面が崩れて。
Bruh, don't even try and convince me that their ice creams are still whole, even though they've been holding them for like a solid few minutes, yeah? I've been down the beach, and it's a legit f***ing race to finish it before it melts all over my hands, and I'm a pro, right?
What happened to his dessert?
ホルクボルグ、それ何？
小麦粉だ、吸い込むな。
As opposed to telling them that before they entered the room and potentially breathed it in.
っていうか爆発って
火攻めでも水攻めでも毒気でもないぞ。
そういう問題じゃなくって。
Isn't that exactly what the problem would have been?
うかつに触れるとまずいのではありますまいか。
とは言っても調べないことには。
Why though? Couldn't you just leave it for someone else to look at? Take your time for more than a whole 15 seconds and look at it? Maybe even talk about it first, but no, she just boops its mirrored snoot right away.
誰かがこれでゴブリンを呼び寄せて。
武器を与えて根治下に過ごせて。
Isn't that a tiny bit of a reach though? All they saw were images of the goblins on the other side, but then they randomly come to the conclusion that they've been using that mirror to get into the sewers, even though they only just saw the boat that they used to get there at the same time by water and not by the mirror.
ちょっともう勘弁してよ。ゴブリンスレイヤーさん。
Saying someone's name instead of talking normally cliche.
で、私はどうすればいいの？
奴らを引きつけてから仕留めろ。数を減らしつつ一匹でも多く誘い込む。
むちゃくちゃ言われてる気もするんだけど。
How the hell is it asking too much to say draw them inside and take down as many as you can? Is that not all down to what you can personally achieve and not some lofty goal set by him? It would be entirely different if he said lure them inside and then take down at least 86 of them, you feel me?
結構可愛いやつよねこれ。そうですか。
As opposed to concentrating on the mission at hand while goblins are firing poison arrows at you.
おう耳長のもそつ多く撃てんのか。
うっさい。ならもっといい矢をよこしなさい。
Isn't the quantity you're shooting less to do with the quality of the arrows you're using and more to do with how many you happen to be actually firing?
火も水も毒も爆発もなしだぞ。
オルクボルグ。
Okay, I guess?
分かってもらいたかった。
Opportunistic wind cliche is extremely opportunistic at this point in time.
お疲れ様でした。ゴブリンスレイヤーさん。
帰ったら。
もう起きていたなら起きてるって言ってくださいよ。
You didn't ask. Why would he announce it to the cart full of people unless someone is talking to him or about him or whatever? You want him saying he's awake every 5 minutes just in case you want to put a feather on his helmet?
氷頭。
氷菓子とな。節操をご商売に預かってもよろしいですかな。
ゴブリンスレイヤーさん、私ももらっていいですよね。
構わん。
一緒にいたい人がいてやりたいことがあるんです。そんな小さな願いを叶えるためにも。
Multiple people finish one full sentence together cliche.
だからってああいう態度は良くないわ。女の子は守ってあげなくちゃ。
あばよ、これから遺跡で冒険なんでな。ブーンでも祈ってくれ。
そうしよう。
It's amazing to me how he managed that.
そうしよう。スクロールの調達はどうなった？
そう簡単に見つかるような代物じゃねえ。おとなしく待ってる。
He literally just asked the question and in the most calm way possible. Jesus Christ, dude.
さあ、好きつくぞ。右から回れ。よし、来た。
作戦はともかく口に出したらダメでしょ。
そうだ。
Pretty shameless about checking out them tatties, isn't he? CGI.
頼みがある。ゴブリンの群れが来る。
Nice of him to pause and allow for comments from the tavern's patrons hanging about.
俺たちは仲間でも友人でもないけど冒険者だからな。
Multiple people say the exact same thing at the exact same time and in the exact same way, cliche.
いい加減雑魚相手も嫌になってたとこだ。大物ぐらいが
Swords that make sounds when you move them.
むしろ普通のゴブリンを相手にするよりずっと得意。
ゴブリン。
Yes, that's right. Why did you feel the need to say that? Who knocks to enter their own home? A weirdo, that's who.
ありがとね。
何がだ。
助けてくれて。
俺は何もしていない。
Kinda hard to argue that when you approached the town and got them all on board, put up your own stuff in order to secure their assistance, took down the Goblin King and created plans which everyone else used in order to win their own victory, but yeah, bruh.
これは
ロードはお前の手柄だ。
But like, she didn't know? Why are you lying? Yeah, she held him tight in between two protection shields, which was crushing him, but he was chatting away with her, trying to get her to disable it, and then you shoved your sword into its neck, killing it, so she didn't finish it off, you did.
私だけじゃなくってこの町にいる冒険者さんみんな次もその次もこれからずっと助けてほしいって言ったら助けてくれます。
Except for the fact that they didn't. In fact, many of them said the opposite and only got involved when the guild started offering up a handsome reward. I mean, you were fucking there, girl! Okay, I'm going to remove a sin here right at the end. I actually really enjoyed this anime and the final 2 episodes were pretty great with the whole larger battle and stuff. And there was some actual character building throughout that I also didn't expect. So take that sin off. Thanks for watching, patrons. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, thanks so much for your support of myself and the channels.
Nathan Byrne, Bird Without a Word, Arias Alibari, Aidan White, PK Fan, Ali 50, Ryan Anderson, Isael Caldera, Chris Harris, Yona Schal, Manolo Saucedo Munoz, Luis Hernandez, Kim Munt, Consul Peasant 12, Yuki Ali, Manuel Morales, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Sentimento, Juffa 6263, Amy San, Silver, Master Tank, Boogie, Kevin Nelta, Stefio, Brendan Kriya, Storm 970, Mr. Waffle 64, Theodore Quackens, Kaj Rosalman, Jordan Samuels, Amye Humye, Crimson Shadows, Kyle Farmer, Buzzbomb 3000, Adora Blue, Yagai 7636.